The role of superintendent in a school district is an important one,
The community at large here is very supportive of their schools.
one that requires a lot of skills and relationship building.
It's the Inver Grove Heights Community Schools, and he focuses and makes sure that the community is part of it. And that's hard.
Which is why Dave Bernardson has been such a good fit as ISD 199's superintendent.
Having that opportunity to, and we use the phrase all the time, still get your hands dirty and still be involved with what happens, that makes things happen, and that is very gratifying.
And those he's worked with over the years appreciate all he's done, like former school board member Cindy Nordstrom.
Dave is Dave because relationships are so important to him. Relationship.
And Dakota County Commissioner Joe Atkins.
Dave has really excelled, as he's been so engaged in the community from day one.
Which is why when Dave decided to retire,
When I started thinking about retirement, the first thing I thought about was, man, if you retire, does that mean you're old? And I didn't like that. I don't like that thought at all because I don't consider myself old.
it created some big shoes to fill.
School districts tend to become, oftentimes they're very insular, they're very internal looking, but he's also working on the community side of it as well. It's been really a magical thing to see.
Dave's time working in ISD 199 started well before his current role.
14 years before I started here, I was an elementary principal here for a couple of years. And that really left an impression on me. And the impression was really focused on community. And it was one of those communities that you say, if you're ever given the chance, I want to go back there.
So go back he did, for 12 years as superintendent.
I think the greatest piece that compelled me to be in Inver Grove for this 12 years would be the community. The community has been nothing short of phenomenal.
And he's leaving behind a proud resume of hard work.
In all honesty, it's a 24/7 job. You're always a part of something all the time, and you never know what's going to come your way.
And with him, 12 years of memories with the people he's built connections with.
It doesn't matter if it was a student, a parent, a school board member, another superintendent. He is there to build the relationship.
And while there's a lot of big decisions, projects, and planning that have happened over the years,
And you have to have a lot of foresight into what the future can hold for the school district. So there's a lot of strategizing, but there's also behind the scenes a lot of technical supports that have to be put in place.
it's the people who will always stick with him.
I have this thing on my board that says that progress moves at the speed of the relationship. So growing those relationships with our staff, with our families, and then again, validating our community, those are the things that make things happen and have made things happen in this school district.
Which is how it's always been, even dating back to his time as a student, where certain moments from school helped shape who he is now.
Parents framed these for me, and they are from when I was in 5th grade. And they're from when I was in a classroom with a teacher by the name of Mrs. Zeski. The first day of school, when I was a 5th grader, I came home and said, you got to get me out of there.
In a class where he wasn't having fun, his parents made him stick it out.
Let's just say a couple months later, they said, well, how's it going? I'm like, she's the best teacher ever.
A lasting reminder of the impact teachers and leaders within a school district can have on a young student when you work to build that connection.
Kids can have perceptions about teachers, but sometimes those are just perceptions.
And as people will always stick with him,
We work hard every day to have all of our ducks in a row.
he will always stick with the people, too.
He really is. Don't tell him I said this, but he's the best I've ever seen at this superintendent gig. There's nobody better.
Which makes for an extra hard goodbye.
Thank you for the support that you have provided to this school district, and I might get a little emotional on this one. And thank you for also being very flexible with us, and I really value that and appreciate that in this community.
And while there will never be another Dave,
That isn't going to happen. That's just too tall of an order.
the search for the next superintendent of ISD 199 is on.
I'm just one of those people that just likes to live life.
For Insight 7, I'm Alexis Huss.